なしくしないとすごいことするわよ。私たちいい友達になれそうね。あんたたちおとなしくしないとすごいことするわよ。私たちいい友達になれそう
Welcome back, everybody, to the Freak Twisted Metal 2 stream. I'm Monochrome Sweatsuit. Thank you for standing by for our audio there at the beginning. I want to say shout out to everyone in chat so far. No Signal Powered Down, Kevin Costner's, Farmer Ed, Quick Draw. Thank you all for joining us here on the debut stream for Freak. It's my new EP that I've been nursing for the better part of a year, and it's a year. It's more than a year. I'm going to be honest. It's more than a year. And I'm excited to share it with everyone today. And we're going to celebrate with a little bit of 1996 Vigi gameplay of Twisted Metal 2, which is one of the like 6 games I'm proficient at. So that's what you're going to get. That's right. You're looking at the demo play right there. You're going to see me doing some Demolition Derby mayhem today. It's going to be awesome. So I wanted to first, I guess, before we get into it too much, shout out to Sun King. If it's your first time here and you're wondering who the hell is Monochrome Sweatsuit, why do we care about Twisted Metal 2? Twisted Metal 2 rules, so that's why you should care about it. But who I am a guitarist and producer from the Atlanta area. And I am making guitar instrumental music that's inspired by jungle, drum and bass, and breakcore, and beyond. And Freak is my new EP, which is the first one I've done in 3 years since the release of my last one called Scorpion. In Scorpion, I had a little bit of drum and bass on that EP, but I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to do it. And in the time period from there, we had the whole Curio Lab chapter where we were streaming from the basement, running multiple shows. And one of the shows that we used to run, I had a show called Loop Room, and I would do live guitar looping, and then I had a segment called Score, where I would take scenes from TV and movies, and we would put it on mute, and I would write new music to it. So during that period, I got really into trying to learn how to make drum and bass, and by the time I had stopped streaming on Loop Room, I had all these demos that I wanted to finish. So I'm releasing all of those here in the next year, and the first bit to come out right now, we have Freak. So Freak is going to be a part of our listening experience today, but I wanted to kind of set you up for who I am and what I'm about. Taking a look at chat, shout out. Oh, thank you. Okay, so anyone here play Twisted Metal 2 in the chat? I'm just throwing that out there because we are going to get into starting the gameplay soon because it's going to take me a minute to play through this. And if we don't start, believe me, I'll gab all day. Twisted Metal 2, 1996, Demolition Derby. I played this game so much growing up that this felt like a fun one to revisit. Now that it's available online for free, we're going to do that. So let me go ahead and start the journey here. All right, so I am going to be playing through the game, but I do want to talk to you a little bit about some of the influences that I had working on Freak. You're going to hear some of those on the stream, actually. I'm going to cruise through the players here and show you who we got. some of the big influences I had moving into learning about drum and bass and breakcore and beyond. Oh shit! I didn't. Okay, good. I did not want him. I hit the wrong button. Some of the big influences were Sewer Slut / Symphony, Kavari, Aphex Twin, Arca, Tokyo Pill. There's a bunch gore shit. And one thing that actually was really cool, shout out to No Eyes. No Eyes came and did a performance in the basement when we were streaming on Curio Lab down there. And seeing that type of breakcore done in front of me was pretty wild and eye-opening as to how it's actually made. So I am still a student trying to learn how to produce and make this stuff, but I was excited to try and bridge the gap between the guitar stuff that I'm into and the music I like to listen to, because there's not really much guitar music in that space, and I plan on parking. And speaking of parking, how about I go with Axel here? What if I go with Axel? These two wheels are just like, You know what? Let's do it. Let's go with Axel. Axel rules. I am going to, for just a minute here, because I really want to get in the nostalgia mood, I'm going to pause my drum and bass audio from my YouTube playlist, and we're going to do some Twisted Metal game audio. It's got this burnt, digital, crispy sound. And by the way, I said we were using cheats today, and I'm in it. Let's go ahead and become unhurtable. I got Eternal Life, okay. Let's go ahead and get all the weapons, too, because I don't want to have to go pick up weapons, I decided. Oh, no. Oop. I don't have all the weapons yet. Oop, this is not good. This is not good. Ooh, okay. That's alright. I'm still Eternal right now. I can't be hurt. And, okay, there's a classic saying. Shout out St. Augie. There's a classic saying that I think is really important to remember at times like these when we're playing a game like Twisted Metal. And that is, do not ever get into a demolition derby with a man who can't feel pain. That's good life advice right there. So I promised you that I was going to be an agent of chaos on my post. I should, in theory, just be driving around and ramming into people, because that's kind of what you do. What I like to do is just make it so chaotic that it's impossible for anyone else to function. So I'm going to get a fun weapon here, the ricochets. And I just shoot these all over the level so that no one can drive anywhere, because they just bounce off everything until they hit something. And I don't care if they hit me, because I'm Eternal, you know. Can't do nothing to me. Yeah, look at my wheels, by the way. Check these wheels out. Let's bump this. Ooh. Alright, here comes Outlaw 2. We got Outlaw and Roadkill, so we got a cop and we have an outlaw in the same place. And then I like to bully people against the wall like that, just shove them. It's like the equivalent of like a bully just shoving you against the locker and giving you no reprieve. That's what playing with Axel and using ricochet bombs is like. You just never let them leave the wall. You keep pushing. Yeah. Okay. So you guys get the gist of this game and how this was, in third grade me, this was about as good as it got, okay? So I had a friend that owned this game. I'd never owned it myself. I had a friend that lived in my neighborhood that did, and this is where we get to the fun part of the stream where I tell you my Twisted Metal story and why this is all why this is all going to come up. Grew up in a neighborhood with kids my age, and there was one family I hung out with a lot. I'm going to protect their names here. I'm not going to say their names because the story is really good. So for the intent of this story, there are two brothers here, okay? I'm going to name them Derek and Jeter, okay? So we have Derek and Jeter. That's who, if I'm talking about him, Derek was my friend. Derek was the older brother. Jeter was his younger brother, okay? I would go over to Derek's place, and we would play Twisted Metal for literally hours. And back in those days, the internet wasn't what it is now. So if you wanted to learn game cheat codes, you had to like know one of the kids that spent $20 on a cheat code book. Well, I remember being in third grade, and there was a kid that had the cheat code book and brought it to school. So we went and hung out with him for a little bit at lunch, and we looked in his book, and I saw the cheat code for a move that I'm about to do. It is called the Minion Special. It's everything. It's everyone's weapon at once and an ice bomb. It's that thing right there that I just sent that pretty much just almost killed him. The cheat code for that is up, down, up, machine gun. I've never forgotten it. I never will. Okay, so we learned the cheat code. We ride the bus home. We keep saying the code to each other so we won't forget it. And we get off the bus and we rush inside. And Derek's younger brother Jeter was homeschooled, and he did not. So he was at home all day, and he also at this point in time had a corneal abrasion. So he had on an eye patch, and he came home. He came down to the basement where we were hanging out with some friends he'd hung out with, some homeschool friends. Different schedule, different time. And we noticed that the Twisted Metal game was not where we put it. So we had to go looking for it. And it turns out that they'd accidentally broken it while we were at school. So my friend, who I had chanted up, down, up, machine gun at for the entire school day and the whole bus ride home, he proceeds to grab the closest thing to him, which was a Nintendo 64 controller. And he threw it in a perfect spiral and hit his younger brother Jeter right in the eye where he had the eye patch and the corneal abrasion. So while still getting over the shock of the game being broken and the fact that I wasn't going to be able to test this Minion Special, I didn't realize his mom had already come down the stairs and proceeded to beat the shit out of him. So I never got to try the Minion Special until like 3 months later when they replaced the game. So today I get to relive a little bit of that glory past. And I get to do it with reckless abandon because there's no disc that can be broken by Jeter. Okay, I've almost got them all out. I'm going to start to really get him out of here now. I had fun being really chaotic. Now it's time to just be a bully, okay? Gonna see what's going on with chat in a sec. I got a outlaw I got to deal with. The fuzz, man. Just send a million bombs. Got him. Enemies toasted. No signal power down. I hope that Axel has subs in those. It's the whole wheel well. It's just a giant sub, so if he chooses to go past... I have to do a special move so you can hear it, because he talks. And hearing him talk is pretty great. Kevin Costner's, you're right, we did all know one homeschool kid with an eye patch. Okay, this is my least favorite level in the game because it's the smallest one. So I'm going to be real chaotic. Alien Bob. I agree. Yeah, this soundtrack on this is like kind of that burnt, like it's, I know lo-fi has been a popular term for a while, but there's kind of like a more, I don't know, a lesser explored corner of it of like the early Y2K sounds of like bad MP3 artifacts and stuff like that, and this kind of seems like part of that era, or I guess the predecessor, because this is '96, but it still has those like crunchy, artificial, digital artifacts, which is kind of cool. I don't not like that, you know. I know a lot of people hate stuff like that because it sounds dated, and I think it sounds cool because it sounds from that time. Ooh, Roadkill is out of here. Watch this. Bye, Roadkill. Bye. Okay, where's my special? Because I told y'all I was going to do it. And my guy has, I guess you could call it a subwoofer move. Here we go. I just send out this shockwave that, you know what? No signal power down. We're gonna just go ahead and attribute this, whether the lure exists and it's real or not. That's his subwoofer, okay? And watch this. I'm just blasting everyone. Twister, you're about to be done. Shadow's about to be done. Get out of here. Oh, wow, I really did kill almost everyone already. Okay, let's drive backwards with Turbo being totally chaotic. Okay, Sweet Tooth. Everyone knows Sweet Tooth from the cover of the game. And unfortunately, they built out the lore for Sweet Tooth to be like what would sum it in the worst television character of all time. I think it was on Tubi. They did Twisted Metal as a TV show. And it wasn't the Sweet Tooth that we know and love from Twisted Metal 2. I know he was actually even more of the star of Twisted Metal 1. Axel was supposed to be the star of this game, which is why he's on the cover. Hammerhead kind of reminds me of any of you all ever see that movie with Charlie Sheen where he's just in a police chase the whole movie, and at a point in time, the Red Hot Chili Peppers try to knock him over, or they try to knock Charlie Sheen's car out of the police chase, and kind of a truck that resembles the monster truck I just blew up. Kevin Costner's, if you haven't seen it, it is a absolutely killer. I might be called Chase, but I'm probably wrong. So look up. It's a Charlie Sheen movie. It's got there's a blonde actress in it that's also like very of that time, early to mid 90s. She was Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the movie, not the TV show. If you go look up the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that is who stars opposite of Charlie Sheen in this movie where they just drive in a police chase majority of the time. Anyways, this is now my favorite level. We are in Paris. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive around for just a sec to show you the level because I love it before I destroy it, because I am going to destroy it. All right, Eiffel Tower. Let's jump out of here. We get cool jumps in this level. I get to hit like this little kicker ramp. Woo! Yeah, check that out. Just absolutely blasting through everything. I got to get into the Louvre. Oh, look at how many paintings there are in the Louvre. If I shoot the Mona Lisa long enough, I remember something happening when I was a kid, that if you did something long enough to these paintings, something would happen to them. Maybe if I use napalm on the paintings, something cool will happen. Which is, you know, yeah, okay. I like how they're motivating me to napalm the Louvre. Okay. And you know what? All these paintings, if the Louvre only had 3 paintings and I had 2 badass axles with a subwoofer in it, yep, there they are. Those are cheat codes. That's why you burn the walls, is the walls are where the cheat codes are. Okay? All right. Let's go up and teleport. I like to be totally chaotic up here and just shoot the bombs out. Just if you can see below there in the street, it's going to just get like total chaos out there. No one's going to be able to drive. They're going to try and drive up the street. You're going to see them just get blasted with what kind of look like bowling balls. I don't know what I was about to say. Hammer balls. Hammer balls are not a thing. And not in the way I meant them anyways. Quick draw. I like that too. I like to imagine that it's just from his ripped muscles, which we kind of get a little bit of the back of from this angle. And what's funny, I don't know if like maybe he was supposed to have like super ripped abs on the front, so when it came time for them to be like, oh, you got to show him from the from behind view, they were like, well, how do I just like use the torso that I made? But it's his back. All right, I'll start to get aggressive now. All right, although it is gonna be crazy out here. I'm about to get hit with the ricochets as well. They're gonna be everywhere. Up, down, up, machine gun. Up, down, up, machine gun. Up, down, up, machine gun. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Okay, Hammerhead's out of there. Roadkill's about to be out of there. He's about to get up, down, up, machine gun if he don't watch out. Oh, he might just get damn old ricocheted. That boy's gone. Bye. Okay. I told you that I wanted you to see the level. You got to see it. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more fun. I'm going to blow up the Eiffel Tower. All right. I have to get this one weapon. I try to not use it too much too early, because if you use nothing but this weapon, you'll kill, like, everyone really fast, and then the game goes by too quick. Okay. Here we go. Boom. You used to be able to jump out of the Eiffel Tower right now, but what I did... There's a secret about the Eiffel Tower. People don't know this, but if you blow the Eiffel Tower up, it actually makes this totally connected bridge to the closest rooftop, and the scrap metal and shrapnel that went flying in the explosion lands on different intersections of buildings. It makes it possible to just have complete building-to-building mayhem and rooftop-to-rooftop just chaos. But one thing that's cool is if I use the bomb and then my turbo in the air, I can kind of fly. So check this out. There I go. Okay, I was going to fly anyway. Let's be honest. I didn't really fly that good. All right, let's get aggressive. We have 4 enemies to defeat, and I feel like I'm pretty soon going to we might need to just listen to Freak in the background while I do this, but I'm going to maybe get us past Paris first, because we have a bunch of levels left. We got New York, we got Antarctica, we got Holland, we got Hong Kong, and then I gotta fight the game's boss, Darktooth, which I'll let you guess what other prominent character in the series he's connected to. Okay, that's a lot of bombs. Let's get serious about taking some people out. Okay, here we go. Let's use the remote mine thing, cause yep, 1, 2. All right, one person's completely gone. Only takes 2. Okay, I see some people messing around up here. Ooh, game freeze. Sick. I love that. It literally totally froze on me. So I don't know what's going on. I am going to use a cheat code to get us to the level that we want to go to, because this is crazy. All right, I'm hitting the refresh real quick. That is absolutely hilarious. In case of emergency, I looked this up way in advance. Let me get Axel's. Okay, we're going to jump straight to Paris. Paris is going to be circle, triangle, square, blank, triangle, blank. Okay, let's start. I'm so glad this is not a game I'd have to be connected to a disc. This would take so long. I did Axel way too close to the sun. This is going to be starting from Paris. And you know what? This time I maybe won't max out all the ricochet bombs. I'm just going to play really aggressive just to prove to you that I'm serious right now. Okay. Password, I got it. It is circle, triangle, square. So let's see. Circle, triangle, square, blank, triangle, blank. Okay. That should take us to where we need to go. Okay. All right. You can hear the burnt distortion. Looks like bacon sizzling. All right, here we go. Let's get serious, everyone. Let's get... Oh, whoa, I got to do my cheats again, or I'm going to get my ass handed to me. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. All right, now, bam. Yeah, we gotta get to the next level. So I'm just gonna play like a bully for a moment. Twister. The cool thing about Twister is even if they put you in their special, which they usually do, which is the annoying tornado thing, you can still hit them with moves while in the special, which is kind of cool. They can be hurt at all times. Warthog is, I think, on top of the roof right now. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go up. Mr. Slam, you're about to be done, dude. It's like when two big guys see each other and they know they have to fight. That's how it is when because that's what happens in life. Every time two big guys see each other, they have to fight. Same with little guys. Two little guys. We see each other and square up. It's like, well, now we have to fight. Jeez. That's what's happening right now between Mr. Slam and Axel. Two of the bigger boys in this whole game saying, hey, let's see who's top house. All right. They want to take this fight all the way into the Eiffel Tower, and I have no problem with that. I can trap them up here with my special and just blast. Okay, I'm up here alone, actually. I thought I was going to have opponents. Where are you guys at? Don't leave without me. Okay, here we go. Grasshopper, you're done. I've just got Outlaw and Roadkill left, which, ironic, both sides of the law are my only... Oh, no, it's Warthog. And Warthog has the most armor because he's in, like, a early 90s Humvee, which... I'm not talking like one of those H3s, okay? I'm talking like a 1992 3.5 miles to the gallon type of ride. Okay. We've made it all the way to Amazonia Firewalk, so it might be time to start Freak. I'm going to hit play. On the record, I'm going to pivot over to my band camp, This is where the record is out today. If you want to check it out, it's also out on Spotify, Apple Music. It's out everywhere. But if you want to be able to directly support, you can go to my Bandcamp and pick up the record. Let me kill the Twisted Metal audio and let me engage Freak. Okay, let's do this. Title track. Here we go. All right. Oh, whoa. Look who's back for the big boy fight.
What you mean, sum it up, does?
Roadkill. The game all of a sudden got really hard. Thank you. Thank y'all for listening. I hope you're enjoying it. That first track was the title track, Freak. You're now listening to a track called Liminal. I gotta fight the boss now. This is minion. This track is inspired by Kavari a lot, by the way. It's a Scottish producer named Kavari that I love a lot. He makes very distorted electronic music, kind of in the space between drum and bass and IDM in a bunch of places. Kavari rules. It's also kind of inspired by the aesthetic of the 2022 reboot of Hellraiser. That whole movie. I did score clips to that. For actually a different demo, but then like some of the sounds I ended up making for that demo I use on a lot of other projects now. So this is a little angrier, more like a song's like a beat down. I like trying to explore stuff that's heavy, that's not metal sometimes, and I think that's what that track's about. This track's called Out of Reach. This is like my kind of me trying to do some classic ambient jungle drum and bass. A little reggaeton surprise in there somewhere. I hope y'all enjoy this one. I'm going to shoot the Statue of Liberty in a minute because I can make her turn into something else. I don't want to say what. It's actually better. No! Thank you, Quick Draw. Okay, watch the Statue of Liberty. Whoa! Thank you, Kevin Costner. I'm gonna. I need to actually remember which one that is. That might actually be on a release coming up. There's a lot of them. There's a surprise verse contributor 2 times on this record. One of them is on this track. This track is called 7 Up, and I just want to give a big shout out to my main man Chet Hanks for giving me the words for the record. I hope y'all like this one. This one's kind of inspired by like Amnesia Scanner, a few different Dancing Rick. Happy to see you here. Hope you'll like that one from my main man Chet. This track's called Unabomba. Also features Chet. That's Freak, everybody. That's Freak. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, Again, you can go check the record out on Spotify, Apple Music. You can go check it out on my Bandcamp and support if you want to that way. Either way, go check it out. I hope you enjoy the record. I'm going to keep the Freak party going because we got to beat Twisted Metal. If you think I'm okay with this score being what it is, Hammerhead clearly trying to bully me when he doesn't know I have explosives. I think all these people have pushed me a little too far, and they don't know what Axel is really about. And you know what? They're going to find out. I said I was done messing with them. I had 9 enemies in this level. Guess what? It's down to 6. Grasshopper's not going to last much longer, I feel like. Already in the yellow? Jeez. Okay. I get to be really chaotic in this level because it is fenced in. Thank you, Quick Draw. Thank you, Kevin Costners. Thank you, No Signal Power Down. Thank you, Dancing Rick. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out with me in the stream today. And if you're just watching or listening in your car or at work or at home, I hope you dug it. It took me a lot of time to make those tracks, but I will say this, full disclosure, because we're getting close to the end of the stream, and I want to let you know that is Freak, but that collection of songs is not totally done. Okay? There were a lot of songs that I made for this record that didn't make this cut of the project because I had some deadlines that I needed to hit, okay? Because I'm about to release a lot of work, and if I don't stick to the deadlines, then it'll be another 3 years before a Monochrome Sweatsuit record comes out, and I don't want that. So the plan, I have another record that's already in production now. I am largely done constructing it, but I'm going to wrap writing by New Year's. That record will be out around April. I will be doing a follow-up to Freak that's going to be called Freak Deluxe, and it's going to include all the songs that I wanted to use on Freak. But I will be honest in saying a lot of the times I compose and make music that is above my weight class from a mixing perspective. So I'm going to enlist some outside help to help me accomplish what I would really like to with Freak, because I'm very proud of the record, but because I did everything myself, it took so long. And I know that there are other sets of ears and mixing chops out there that would be able to help me elevate it even further. And there's also the distinct potential that some of these songs will be retracked to have a separate version available with an amazing live drummer. So I hope y'all will be as excited about that as I am. Freak Deluxe will be coming in 2025, but I have another record coming out before that I also hope everyone will be as stoked on as I am. It's going to be more jungle, drum and bass. I've really been trying to study how to produce and make the music, and I'm trying to push myself as a guitar player to write guitar parts that serve that style of music, because it's kind of open space at this point, and I want to be listenable within the genre. So I'm working on it. So another record out here in the first part of the year that I'm excited for everyone to hear. I hope you enjoy Freak and play it a ton of times. I will be playing this material live. I am shedding it. I'm working on playthrough videos for this and some other projects. For those of you that follow my work already, you'll know I put out a project earlier this year called Wizard Battle that is also about to get a lot of playthrough video action. So, and then Chris Benoit's firing back up. There's a lot of new music that's going to happen in 2025 that I'm really excited to make and share with everyone. So thank you again for listening to the record with me today and for checking it out. I'm loving exploring the electronic guitar space because so much of what I listen to is already in that world, and it'll be cool to have a whole live set of stuff in that vein that I can go play live with or without a drummer. So, very excited to share that with everyone. Y'all, we're almost done with this whole game. Like, the whole thing's about done. Spectre's about to be toast. Completely out of there. Totally gone. Thank you thank you for the congratulations, Chicken Biscuit. I hope that you enjoyed listening. It was a really fun process to make. It was the craziest process I've ever had making a record in terms of the amount of labor that went into it. But I learned a lot doing it, and I can't wait to show you all the work on the next one. The next one the project already has a title. A lot of the demos, there's a couple of them that are very far along, and there's some that are going to be getting a lot of attention here over the holiday break. So I hope you all be excited to hear that as it comes out. But for now, let's check out Tokyo. This is it, y'all. This is the final level of the whole game. This is where the final boss fight's going to go down. This is it. So I'm going to go through on kind of a smash and kill mission here with Hammerhead. I don't think me and Hammerhead. It's again, battle the big boys. He's a big boy. I'm a big boy. Come on, battle the big boys. He's almost out of there. And he's gone. He's gone. So the cool thing about the Hong Kong level is there is a little hole in the wall. Oh, I was about to go past it. My wheels are almost too big to fit inside. Yeah. Yeah, check this out. This is like a little battle zone I can go into. Yeah, that's right. And I can get up here, and I can land in the little portal ramp thing, and now I'm up top. I'm up high, everybody. I have to launch across the gap, but now I can do my very, very dirty ricochet moves, where I just flood the whole bottom with bombs, and probably also get myself in the process. Whoa, whoa. You're hearing Kavari right now, actually. This is from Attachment Style. I love Kavari drums and bass. I think those particular aspects of Kavari tracks are amazing. Also, cool, creepy, melodic stuff, which I like. I like that survival horror has a inspirational place in like the drum and bass and breakcore world, because I love the ever-living shit out of Resident Evil 4, and it gives me a space where I get to just full on be like, yeah, I like Resident Evil 4. I like Resident Evil. I like the fourth one. People talk to me about the whole series. I'm like, yeah, I like the fourth one. That's the reality of the situation. But I will say I've seen leaks about Resident Evil 9, and you'd be joking if you thought I wasn't going to at least check it out. I want to know what's going on in Resident Evil 9. Mr. Slam, it's time, dude. Me and you. Mono e mono. Mono e monochrome. Oh, get him out of there. It's toast. Battle of the big boys is over. Okay, let's get ready to end this whole battle and fight Darktooth. Okay? Send the bombs all the way into the streets, because we got Sweet Tooth and Warthog just trying to gang up on your boy here. I'm just out here. Again, it's the thing I told y'all earlier in the stream. Don't ever get in a demolition derby with a man who can't feel pain. Alright. Shadow, let's get you gone. Sweet Tooth, oh, we're going to get you gone. And actually, Sweet Tooth relates to the end plot of the game. So Sweet Tooth has to be in the final level. I'll just reveal that for those of you that don't know the plot. And I will go ahead and give a slight spoiler. Because I use cheat codes, the game won't show you the in video for Axel. So I'm just spoiling that now, that you won't get to see the fun what happened to Axel's character video because I used cheat codes. Alright, Mr. Grimm, you are not helping me. Sweet Tooth, how are you still alive? I have been blasting you with ricochet bombs for what feels like, I don't know, 40 bombs worth, but okay, done. Let's get up here. Where are they? There's a subway in this level. I hope no one's in that. Thumper. Thumper's cool. He's got like this big torch that comes out the front of the car. Oh, he's behind me. I was shooting in front of me this whole time like I was really doing something. Try it again. Whoa. Okay. I think Twister's around because I just got tossed around. Come on down here. You want to fight me? I'll fight you. I'll fight you too, Ma. I don't think I'm hurting anyone right now. I thought I was. It's actually funny. If I had said that a little more in time, that would have sounded like a one-liner in a drum and bass song. I didn't think I was hurting anyone. I thought I was. That's kind of a fun thing to check out. Between the different styles of drum and bass, I've learned a lot of the niche, like the different nuances between the niches, and seeing like what people choose for their sampled quotes from like anime and stuff like that. Like that's definitely a staple that I've learned. Like a lot of people will find just the saddest anime scene that they can and just use the audio from it over like really beautiful heartbreaking pads and drum breaks or in between those things. Okay, Warthog, I think we're done. Thumper, where you at, man? There we go. Shadow's running from me. Shadow is literally running scared. Thumper, it's me and you, dude. You're the only thing standing between me and the boss. Thumper's been so easy in every other level, and then like in this level all of a sudden he wants to get hard. Just don't make no sense. Bye. 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 Okay. This is it, everybody. This is the end of the game. Darktooth, Sweet Tooth's father, rises from the sewers. You killed my son, he shouts. I want my little clown boy back. So now I gotta fight this very big dude. And I'll just let you... Whoa! Look how big he is compared to me! Oh, he's huge. Okay, we gotta flip this around. We gotta fight him. He's gonna back... Nobody backs Axel into a corner except for Axel. Let's hit him with some minion specials. That flying clown head is pretty cool. That's a cool detail. I got him. Literally. Bye. Twisted Metal 2 or Resident Evil 4. Okay, that's a good one. So Resident Evil 4, that's for the long play. Because that one takes me... If I speed run Resident Evil 4, I tried speed running the new one, and I think the closest I got was like in between 3 or 4 hours. I don't know if I got less than that yet. On the old one, I speed ran the old Resident Evil 4 in like 2 hours and 40 minutes one time. This game, if I really focused, I could probably beat this in 20 minutes if I really focused. But it just depends. Right now, Darktooth was nothing. Darktooth's out of there. So tell you what. Let me, I'm going to take just a moment. I will actually go to YouTube to pull up the Axel ending if everyone wants some satisfaction. Do we want to see Axel's ending? Okay, stand by. Okay, we've got Axel's ending here. I've got it ready to go. I can full screen it. There we go. All right, if y'all want to know what happens to Axel at the end of Twisted Metal 2 after we just beat the heck out of Darktooth, let's check it out.
Axel stood before me and asked me for the one prize he wanted more than anything. The strength to face his father, who had bound him in this hellish contraption over 30 years ago.
Why have you come back? I thought I'd gotten rid of you.
Father, please, release me.
You were always too slow, too damn stupid, and you still are. Gonna take 10 more years on the wheels to set you right. You need to be taught a lesson.
No, Father, I've learned my lesson. Let me show you what I've learned.
Oh my God. Oh no.
God, I am a free man, and you are no longer my father.
Axel disappeared into the Kansas fields. To this day, he has yet to be seen. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Okay, can I ask a logical question? His arms are ripped off, okay? His arms are ripped off, and they say he hasn't been seen since wandering the Kansas field. Someone check the fields. He probably bled out. The man probably fell over. He just ripped his goddamn arms off that axle, which, like, I want to know what kind of backwoods parent understands engineering well enough to be able to attach their child to two enormous wheels that support and carry their weight and propel them with enough force to literally catch air. Because you saw how I was moving that thing. I moved the actual wheels, all right? So, y'all, that was the Freak Twisted Metal 2 stream. I hope you enjoyed it today. I'm going to be back soon with more new music after the new year. I hope everyone has a good holiday season. Keep on the lookout for content related to Freak. I'm going to be doing playthroughs, clips, all kinds of cool stuff. Thank you for supporting and listening to the record. Big shout out to everyone in chat for hanging today. I'm going to get ready to log off here and go celebrate my Freak Day. But thank you for joining me. I'm Monochrome Sweatsuit signing off. And I will see everybody soon for the release of some more music and another game to play. Peace.